Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Indira Tralukita, the student ID number ending in 080. In this video, I will be explaining to you guys a bit about our electric bicycle.
Yep.
This bike, we transformed this bike from an ordinary bike to an electric bike, and that in itself is not an easy task. It's actually quite hard and complicated. One of the most complicated things that we had to do was make the freewheel. So what is a freewheel? A freewheel is a mechanical component in which allows rotation from one side while preventing motion from the opposite side. In this case, considering our bike has a bigger wheel than the other groups, hence why our freewheel is placed in the back. After this, I will be showing you guys a bike from group 4 in which their wheel is smaller, and hence why their placement in freewheel is different from ours. But first, I'll be explaining to you guys a bit about our bike first before I move on to group 4's bike. So in this bike, the freewheel is placed over here in the pedal itself, over here on the right side in the back wheel, and then in the dynamo itself. So I'm gonna show you guys how it works for the pedal first. When you are pedaling, as you can see the marker on the dynamo, it does not rotate, because if the dynamo keeps on rotating, it's gonna create energy, therefore it's gonna make a heftier weight for the bike itself. And it is a concern to the safety of the riders. Now, I'm gonna show you guys when I accelerate the bike itself. Take a look at the pedals and that it won't move. This one stays still, while the one in the back keeps on rotating the bike in itself. This is so that when you are accelerating, the pedal does not move and does not hit your feet. Freewheel is a very important component for the safety and regulations of the driver itself. Now I will be showing you guys freewheel in a different bike with different positioning. Okay, so now for a comparison to our bike, I will be using Group 5's bike. So as you can see from the size of the bike itself, it's fairly smaller than ours, hence why the freewheel is placed in 3 different places, where ours is placed in 2 different places only. So I'll be starting off at the very back. So this one is the one that stops the wheel, this one is for pedaling, and this one is to make sure that the dynamo stays still so no electricity is made, therefore the bike doesn't have a heavier pull to it. So now I'll be showing you guys what happens when I pedal the bike. Okay, so now for the first example, I'm going to be showing you guys when you guys are pedaling the bike, when you are using the pedal and not the accelerator. So as you can see from this white line here, that the dynamo does not move, therefore it does not make any electricity, but the bike keeps on moving itself. It stays still, whereas this keeps on moving. This uses the manual brake, as I've said before, in our bike. Now when I use the acceleration, this one, as you can see, it keeps on moving, whereas the pedal stays still. So as I said before, this bike is smaller than ours, which is hence why these are placed in 3 various places, because the back wheel is not strong enough for the pull of the dynamo itself like our bike. This is because the torsion of our bike is smaller than the previous one I had shown you guys. That is all that I can tell for this bike. Thank you so much for listening, and I apologize if there is any misconception or misunderstanding. Thank you.